All right. So you're confused about that line about unrepresented buyers in the listing agreement. Here's the thing. You are going to get buyers that come and want to view the property that you have listed and want to make offers, but they've heard that they don't have to have an agent, and every agent they talked to wanted them to sign a form promising compensation. And so they say, I'm going to represent myself and I want to write an offer. That's what that form is talking about. It's not talking about when a buyer comes through your open house and then decides that they want you to represent them. In that case, you would fill out a buyer broker agreement with that buyer, and you would now have dual representation. This is for that buyer that is going to write their own offer, that you are not giving advice to, that you have the BNA form, the buyer non-representation agreement. You have that in your file for them. What additional amount is your seller going to pay you when you have transactions like that? You are going to need some amount in there. Okay. I mean, you don't have to, but I think it's really inadvisable that you not charge anything, because understand you are now doing everything for this entire transaction. There's no one else helping you. There's no one else letting people onto the property. You're going to be doing it all. And understand these transactions are, in my opinion, more likely to result in litigation. Okay. So now you would just be taking just the seller's portion, but you have someone else who may, even with the BNA, decide that they think that you were their agent and didn't do a good enough job as their agent. You're not advising them. So there are things that they don't know that they don't know. And they may, after close of escrow, decide that they think the seller should repair something for them. And now they want to sue everybody. At a minimum, you probably want to be looking at what's your E&O insurance. Because if this is more likely to end up in a lawsuit, you're going to need the deductible amount to cover you, cover your brokerage. And you're going to want to have this conversation with your seller so that they understand what it means when they're reviewing an offer that is through an unrepresented buyer. Really, the crux of the matter is that we need to be explaining agency to our clients, both to listing side, our sellers, and to buyers. So my next video, I'm going to be talking about agency. What is it? What does it mean? How can it be created? And how we go about handling the liability of being an agent.